guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back in this shirt that I feel like I wear in every other video. But I'm excited about today's video. Today's video is the top 10 things that changed my life in 2019. This is just like a fun way to do a lifestyle favorites because I feel like if we don't do a top 10, I'll be here for hours. And I talk a lot about my lifestyle favorites just basically on my channel all the time, but also in my Friday faves on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me there. I talk every week on Friday about my favorite things from the week, and so a lot of lifestyle things creep in. But yeah, I just wanted to do the top 10 things that I truly loved this year, lifestyle wise. I did this last year as well. I will link it up there if you want to check it out. But yeah, in true Amy fashion, we're gonna go from 10 to 1, keep it exciting. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, major disclaimer. If you are somebody that gets upset by Young Living, I would exit out of this now. I know it upsets people and I'm not trying to upset anybody. I genuinely, truly love these products, and the ones I'm going to mention have changed my life this year, and I genuinely mean it. It is never about the money side of Young Living for me. I use the products because I love them, and they really have changed my life in a positive way this year, so there's quite a few in this list. It's not completely Young Living, but if you are somebody that is offended by that, you should maybe leave. I don't want you to leave, but if you're gonna be upset, then now is the time to exit. But if you're not, let's go ahead and go into number 10, which is a Young Living product. Also, this can probably be duplicated with other products. I've heard, oops, it's dripping on me. I've gotten sassy comments about this product, like, oh, you can make it at home, which, like, go ahead if you want to. But I love this stuff, and it's been more of like an eye-opening experience for me. So this is the Thieves Fruit and Veggie Soak. It's basically an essential oil blend, and if you don't know, Thieves is Young Living's like cleaning slash immune boosting blend. So they make several products with it, in which I'll be talking about more later on in this video, but this one just happens to be the formula for fruit and veggie soap, which I've used this in tons of videos. I've posted about it on Instagram because it truly blows my mind every time. So basically what you do is you take your produce, you take like a big bowl, fill it up with water. I do a capful, no, not even a capful, just a quick splash, and I soak. Usually it's like berries, like my raspberries and my strawberries. Then I take them out, rinse them off, lay them out to dry. It leaves no taste residue or like any sort of residue whatsoever, and it gets so much dirt off of it. It's wild. I used to be so bad at cleaning my produce, but it's a step I will never skip again because the amount of dirt that comes out off of things is disgusting. I'll put in some like before and after pictures or some video clips so you can see. But I love this stuff. I believe this little guy is around $20, but again, I've been using this for months and I still have so much left. And I will say this one smells a little bit more like Digize, which is not such a pleasant scent, but it really doesn't matter because you don't really smell it or taste it at all. It's just the ingredients that it has. It has like tarragon, ginger, peppermint, clove, rosemary, cinnamon, lemon, lavender, just like a bunch of good oils, and it cleans the crap out of your produce. So I am so happy I discovered this year. Number 9 are crystals. I'm gonna sound like such a hippie in this video with my crystals and my essential oils. I don't have anything plant related in this video, so that's weird. But number 9 are crystals, and I am aware that I like this look of phallic looking crystals. I just prefer the ones that like stand upright because you can also like incorporate them into your decor. You guys have seen this crystal a lot. I got this as a 30th birthday present to myself in Joshua Tree. This is my favorite crystal. This is rose quartz. I keep this one by my bed. And then this one is obsidian, which is my new second favorite crystal. It's just completely black, but it's shiny. So I've started a small crystals collection. I have them all around the house. I really want to keep investing in more big ones because they just make me so happy. And I also just think it's fun. They're pretty and they're nice for decor, which is like a huge plus. But I love charging them in the full moon. So whenever there's a full moon, I get super excited. My sister actually told me, because I've been talking a lot lately about my OCD, and she was looking up like crystals for OCD. Rose quartz is one of them because this is like the crystal of like self-love, and it's just like, if anything, it's a nice placebo effect to set an intention and just like kind of sit with yourself on that and have the crystals be a reminder of what you are wanting them to bring you. So if anything, it's 5 minutes to reflect and sit down and just breathe, honestly. But I mean, they are rocks, essentially. They're part of the earth. They, you know, they have magical powers, people believe. I'm still new to the crystals life, so I barely know what I'm talking about, but the fact that I like about it, like I said, is just something to put an intention to, something to put gratitude towards, something to just sit with yourself and just focus for a little bit. So I find these fun, and tomorrow night as I'm filming this is a full moon, and I get to round up all my crystals, put them in the moonlight by the window, and they're charged by the full moon. So that is super fun, but I've just been enjoying crystals this year. Number 8 could have been in one of my beauty videos because it's a beauty tool, but I saved it for this. It is my scalp brush. Now, mine has some like hard water stains because here where I live we have hard ass water. And I keep this in the shower, but this has seriously been life-changing. I had talked about how I wanted one of these, but I had tried a couple and they were awful. They like tangled my hair. You couldn't really do anything with them, and my sister actually sent me a link. She's like, this one will be great. So basically, if you can see, it has these kind of rubber silicone bristles that bend, so they're not hard or anything, and it doesn't hurt. It feels incredible when you use it. And this is basically to exfoliate your scalp. I have a very dry scalp, and I really need to wash my hair today. So I have just been looking for anything to help with dandruff because I do get dandruff, and using this whenever I wash my hair has made such a difference. And it's just fun and it feels good. So I usually focus it on like right here, the crown of my head, because that is where I get the most dryness. But I do focus on the sides of my head and like underneath as well. And I just get it going. And I will also say I think it gives me a little bit more volume as well because it's kind of like teasing it as you wash it. And the best part is it is $12 on Amazon. It is so affordable and easily accessible, and I am just obsessed. So that is my number 8. Number 7 are hair accessories. I mean, this is like, it's a trend. So I could have been wearing it all this time, but like I didn't think about it. But now these little hair clips are everywhere, and as you can tell, I'm really into the pearl ones. I've had an interest in them, but it all started with my Bradley's cousin, which is now my cousin, Stacy, buying me this clip for my birthday, which I don't know where, she works at a hair salon and she got it from there, so I don't know what brand it is, but this one holds my hair in place so well. But there's a few things I love about them. Number 1, I love to have my hair out of my face. You guys yell at me all the time for touching my hair, which I think is just like a weird tick that I have, because I do it in normal life as well. But also, I have so much heavy ass hair that is constantly moving, so when I look in the viewfinder and I see it's like choking me, I have to like move it out of the way, whatever. So my hair is in my face constantly, but I do like to wear it down. This gets the part like that would be dragging into my face if I'm looking down working or cleaning or whatever. It gets it out of my face. And the second reason, as I just think they look cute. I am not much of like an accessories person. I love stud earrings and I love rings, but I also like love my wedding ring so much that I don't like to wear other rings to distract from them. But like I'm not much into necklaces, I'm not much into bracelets. So these hair accessories are a whole new way for me to accessorize and change up outfits, and I love it. And it reminds me of like wearing my mini ears. It's just something cute to add to my outfit that matches. And so I love them and I wear them all the time now. So like I said, this one was from my cousin Stacy. I'm not sure where she got it, but I can link similar ones down below. Then I got this. These are probably my favorite ones. And I will say, unless it's this one, because this one is huge and holds my hair, I do prefer the ones that are more of like a claw clip, just because for me it keeps my hair in place longer. So they just slide right in. These actually come in a pack of 4. You get 2 of each. You can wear them together or separately, but I love those. I think they're so cute. I have this cute little like multicolored one from Madewell. And then I've also been but buying some headbands, which this one is from ASOS. I had the double one that you guys saw, I think in like my Christmas wish list video. I can link that up in the corner if you're interested. I have a cheetah print one that I love, and I just want to keep buying more because it's so fun. But also, random side note, how do you store your headbands? I can't figure it out. My headband cupboard is wild. It's where I keep all my like seasonal ears and my mini ears and now my headbands, and it's just a mess. But that's a separate topic for another day. But yeah, I just love the additional accessorizing that hair accessories have brought to my life. So that is my number 7 or number 8, I don't remember. 7. So we're gonna take these out. Number 6 is kind of a combined situation because it's what I used to regulate my period. So I'm hesitant to say this because I don't want to start the fire of the baby talk, but I will tell you, the minute I got married, I went off of birth control. Not to try and have a baby, but I wanted to see if it helped with my mental health at all. The 2 times in my life I've been on birth control, my anxiety was the worst it's ever been. And I've read a lot about how it's, it's controlling your hormones. I don't know, birth control is obviously a great thing, and I'm very thankful for it. It's, you know, up to us to choose what we want to do with our bodies and how we want to prevent it, so I'm very thankful it exists. But at the same time, it gives me the heebie-jeebies after reading exactly what it does. It, you know, it's not with everybody, but like it makes some women crazier. It like literally makes you depressed sometimes. So I was curious to see if it would help with my anxiety and OCD situation. Unfortunately, it did not. I will say in certain situations I get less anxious, like flying, I'm a little bit less anxious, but I was really hoping for it to be like a whole different like woman, and it wasn't. And who knows, it still might be taking time. I was on it for a while. So I just wanted to let my body get back to its natural rhythm when and if I decide we want to get pregnant and I want to start trying. My period obviously was so irregular after going off of it, and I've usually been like pretty regular, but it was so all over the place, and 1 month my cycle was 50 days long. I thought I was pregnant. I was like, oh, it happened, but I wasn't. My period was just all over the place. So I did go to my gyno to get some tests done, and everything was fine, and I'm ovulating and all that. I don't know what it was. And then I was reading some testimonials when you join Young Living, and if you're into it like I am, I follow a bunch of oily people. Everybody talks about this. This is the Progestin Plus oil by Young Living. It's an essential oil serum. It smells really good. It kind of smells like spearmint to me. But basically, this has progesterone in it. All natural progesterone that is extracted from yams somewhere that like is the actual progesterone that your body makes, so it's not like a fake hormone, you know what I mean? And so basically what you're supposed to do with this is you're supposed to apply it to soft parts of your body every night. So, and a lot of people say you gotta switch up where you put it on. I don't switch it up because the women I follow don't really like seem to think that that's super important. I put it on my wrists, 2 drop on my wrists, and then I rub it together. I don't use it every night. When I was using it every night, I noticed that my joints were hurting me, but I also have joint problems, like I always have. I'm one of those people that I wake up and I can tell that it's raining because my elbows hurt. Like I'm a grandma like that. So I have weird joints as it is, and I was asking around if anybody else had that issue, and everybody's like, no, that's so weird. But then I kind of looked up like progesterone side effects, and that could be one of them. So I pulled back. I don't use it every night. I use this probably 2 to 3 times a week, and then I don't have any joint pain. But my period comes on the day it's supposed to every month, and it's been that way for the last 6 months, which is very handy and trusty and reliable. And like I said, this was kind of a joint one, so I also wanted to mention the Flow app in this little category. When I went off birth control, I kind of needed to track my cycle just to see what was going on with my body, and I was very curious as to like how things were going to get back to normal, and I've learned so much about my body and what happens when because of this app. So this is the Flow app. It tells you, you know, your period. You can look ahead to when you're ovulating, if you are trying to get pregnant, or if you're not trying and you want to avoid those days. But what I also like is you can track your symptoms. So if you want to log your symptoms every day, you know, breast soreness or your mood or cramps or nausea or headache, it kind of like starts to make patterns for you. And I just really, really like it. It's free. I believe you can like upgrade to like other features, but I just have the free one and I totally love it. So these two for my reproductive lady health, I have totally loved. And I'm kind of like amazed that this helped get my period back on track. And so yeah, I love it. And it's not even that expensive. I've used it for like 6 months and there's still so much left. So I would say it's totally worth a try if you're on Young Living, you're having, they say it's for hormonal support. So I'm also helping to balance out those hormones. Hopefully that'll help with my anxiety and OCD as I keep using this. So, and they have some other hormone supporting oils. I think Sclerescence and Endoflex are the 2 that other people use. They like rub it on their thyroid and the inside of their ankles. It's all weird hippie shit, but I want to try it all because now I'm amazed at what this did for me. I've lost count. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Number 5, frying pans. I look like Rapunzel. So I am on Weight Watchers, which officially as of today as I'm filming this, I am back like hardcore on it. So those of you who request more Weight Watchers videos, they'll be coming your way because AMO is back on it because it really does work if you follow it. If you don't, then it doesn't work. And with the exception of me going to Vegas this weekend where I'm going to Giada and I will eat spaghetti, I am going to be better about Weight Watchers because it's also fun and like you're not being deprived of anything, so whatever. So I'm on Weight Watchers, and Weight Watchers, like, oil on there is very high in points. So cooking with oils was kind of annoying, but you need oils to not have it stick in the pan. And we threw out all of our Teflon stuff because I learned how nasty and dangerous that is for you. And we got copper pots, but they are so not non-stick. Things stick to them constantly. So I did some research and I found green pans. So this is what they look like. Well, this is only one. The other one is dirty, but it's smaller than this. And you get a set of two, I think for $60, which is so worth it. I will say they do get dirty on the bottom, which you guys warned me about that unless everything you cook is on medium heat, they will start to stain on the bottom. But I don't really care as long as there's no chipping or anything inside this. I'm okay. But they are just the best pans I've ever used. They're so non-stick, but they're like healthy for you. I believe they're ceramic, so there's no Teflon, and they clean so easily, and my food tastes better in them. Like, I'm doing a better job with my chicken and my eggs, and I love these pans, and I try to talk about them every chance I get because they've really like stepped up my cooking game because I'm not very good at making chicken. Bradley's in charge of making chicken in this household, but if he's at work and I need some chicken, I'm trying to be better at it, and these certainly help. They're great. So I will link the 2-pack down below, but they also have like bigger pots and pan sets you can get. But yeah, that one's super random, but that's my number 5. Number 4 is a laundry detergent. This is the 7th generation, powered by plants, fresh citrus scent laundry detergent. So there is no fragrance in this, which I love. I am learning more and more about how nasty fragrance is and how it's in everything and how it's just a blanket statement for just like nasty toxic chemicals that they don't have to disclose to you. It's kind of really terrifying. Jessica Alba was the first one to kind of like open my eyes to that. She was in a video with Tati and kind of said, she said like the number, I think it's like over 200 things that fragrance could mean, and that's just so scary and gross. If you've watched me over the year, you know that I'm trying to like ditch and switch certain things, and laundry I think is super important because it's what you put on your body, it's what you sleep in, it's what you dry off your body with, you know, wash your hands, you dry your hands with, like everything your body touches throughout the day, if you're washing it, which hopefully you are, can have all those nasty toxic chemicals on them. So I really wanted to ditch and switch. I did try the Young Living Thieves soap, which I liked, but I liked this way more. I want to experiment more with the Thieves dish or laundry soap because everybody raves about it, but it's such a small bottle for like I think $24, and I'm like, nope. But a lot of people dilute it into 3 bottles, so I want to play around with that more. But I love this stuff so much. The ingredients are pretty good there. It's not as clean as the Young Living one, but there's no fragrance in it, so I love that. So the scents you're getting from it are from essential oils and botanical ingredients. It does have 2 synthetic preservatives in it, which is the only 2 like bad ingredients in this, but it smells so good. Bradley loves it, which is a huge plus. We're actually having a laundry day right now. But it just gets the job done, and it's a healthier option, and I love the way it smells, so I wanted to definitely put that in there because I love it. Number 3 is another Young Living product, and you guys know I love my essential oils, but this year I discovered roll-ons, which I don't even necessarily mean just like Young Living's pre-made roll-ons, which those are the ones that I mostly use because they're my favorite scents. But you can make roller balls as well, which I'm experimenting with. I just made one for my desk, which is citrus fresh, jasmine, and rose for like when I'm working to put that all over. It smells so good. But Young Living makes some incredible roll-ons, and that I use them all the time. I truly don't leave my house without certain roll-ons. The 3 of them right now being Deep Relief. I use this a lot for my TMJ jaw pain, or if I get a headache, or if you're just hot, this is a great way to cool down. It's just basically peppermint. And then I will not leave the house without Peace and Calming because it really calms me the hell down. I will literally take it, it's a little bit of a green color, but I don't care, and I will rub it under my nose and kind of spread it out just so I can like be breathing it in behind my ears, on my here we go. See, it's this fun green color. But they're just so easy to use, and it's a nice way to get oils onto your body. So I won't leave the house right now without these 2 and my Digize, which I don't have with me, and that's not even a roller, but I just took that essential oil blend and put a roller top on top, and if I have a sick stomach anywhere or I feel full or just gross, I will roll it around my belly button and my stomach ache is gone in 10 minutes. I have my whole family hooked on it. I had to get my sister one and my sister-in-law one because I kept letting them use it, and they were like, I want one, so I got them one. Bradley knows to reach for it if he's having tummy trouble travels. So those are the 3 I don't leave the house without, but I also do have some other ones. There's some more back there. I have that cute little holder. So Stress Away, one of my favorite oil blends, as well as Valor come in roll-ons, and they're also just beautiful. And also Thieves comes in a roll-on. I have been rubbing this, just taking it, opening it, and swiping it down both my feet, and then I rub my feet together, and it's great immune support. I use this every night and multiple times a day if I thought about it at Disney World, because the last time I went to Disney World, I got sick in the middle of my trip and I was like, I don't want that to happen again. So I did that every night and I didn't get sick. So Thieves, probably. It's just a great immune boosting blend. Every time I pretty much walk over there and look at it, I am rubbing it on the bottoms of my feet, just like whenever I think about it. So usually like 2 to 3 times a day, just in this season of people getting sick. But yeah, just the oil roll-ons have changed my life and I don't leave the house without them. Completely switching gears, number 2 are my Earpods, which I know they just came out with like AirPod Pros or whatever. I don't know. I don't have a problem with these falling out of my ears, but basically everybody knows what these are, but if you don't, they are cordless headphones made by Apple. They're Bluetooth and they're just incredible. You look a little bit, oh, it's synced up to something. You look a little bit like a douche, but it's fine. I also feel like I'm yelling now that I have headphones in, but I just find these so convenient. It's not even funny. If I'm cleaning, a lot of the times I want to like watch a YouTube video, but it's like I'm doing the dishes, I can't hear it. Yeah, you can. Or if I'm cleaning around the house and just want to be listening to music or doing, you know, whatever I'm doing around the house, I'm moving a lot. It's so nice to not have a cord. If I'm going on walks, or I started the couch potato to 5K challenge, but that didn't last long. I need to pick that up again. But when I was doing those runs, I was using these. They never fell out of my ears. They're perfect for airplanes. Like, I just love these. I got these for Christmas last year and they've just been such a positive addition to my life. Love my Earpods. And then we have one more Young Living product. Our number 1 product is the Thieves Cleaner Concentrate. So this is Young Living's cleaning solution, and what you do is you take a cap full of this, you get a 16-ounce spray bottle, you pour the cap into it, you fill the rest up with water. I personally then add 10 drops of pine and 10 drops of citrus fresh, and this is what I use to clean my entire house. Except for wood, I do still use my Method Wood for Good just because I love it, but this is hands down the best cleaner I've ever used, and it's completely non-toxic, plant-based. The back says if you swallow, just drink a lot of water. All you have to do is dilute it with water. It's that natural for you. And it's so cost effective. This bottle is, I think, right around $20, but you just use a capful. I've had this all year and I still have more than half of it left. So I love it. I can also link this spray bottle I got down below. It's from Amazon. It works pretty great. But I love this, and this comes in the starter pack. You get a couple samples of it. And for the longest time I didn't use it because I didn't have a glass bottle, but once I finally got my shiz in order and I used it, I was just like, this is incredible. Bradley's always amazed with how shiny it makes our stainless steel, which at first I didn't like think it worked on stainless steel, but I think cleaning stainless steel takes a little more like elbow grease than I'm willing to give, so Bradley cleans the fridge now. And like our trash can is stainless steel. He cleaned the trash can with this and he was like, wow, it's so shiny. I'm like, yeah, that's Thieves for you, bro. But he loves it. I remember on Thanksgiving, my sister-in-law was over and she was so kind to clean my stove, which if you guys watch my cleaning videos, you know that's my least favorite thing to do. But as I was doing dishes, she cleaned the stove and she asked, what cleaner is this? It's wiping up all this nasty grease. And I'm like, it's Thieves, babe. So like, not only is it plant-based, all natural, non-toxic, it is the best cleaner I've ever used and the most thing that's changed my life this year. So I wanted to mention it, and I will say I'm sorry that this whole thing was like a big ad for Young Living, but I'm also not, because Young Living is changing my life in a very positive way, and it's getting rid of a lot of toxins in my home, and it's just performing better than a lot of the things I used to use. So love Thieves Cleaner. And I should have said, Young Living is a little more complicated than just buying things. You do have to sign up and create an account, but if you have any questions about anything, you can message me on my Essential Oils Instagram account, which is at essentiallyamy with 3 L's. But if you're interested in like a starter kit to get going, then you get the wholesale membership. But if you just want to buy products on their own, you can do that as well. Just let me know any questions you have. I'll have all the links down below if you want to like not even talk to me and you're just like, yeah, I'll create an account. But there's no commitment with Young Living. You are never required required to sell, no monthly orders. You could order one thing and never order again. Even the starter kit, like, you are not obligated to anything. I know it can seem like intimidating and people think that it's a commitment, but it's not. You can just order oils if you want and better your life with the power of plants. But yeah, guys, that is it for my top 10 things that changed my life in 2019 video. Wow. AKA my lifestyle favorites. If you missed my other 2 favorites, I will have them. No, I'll have them right here you can click on. I'll have my little face you can click on as well to subscribe. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. I'll see you very soon in some new videos. And I love you. Okay, bye!